earthed at the same time. You'd think someone just dropped acid and invented narrative cartography. But no, this is just how deep observation and generational memory work when you don't have Netflix. One of the first things you notice is how the Milky Way seems different here. Not just brighter, but more alive. You can see shapes within the darkness, not just the light. And that's not a poetic metaphor. Some aboriginal star patterns aren't made from stars, but from the dark spaces between stars. That's right. These people mapped the negative space in the sky. Try wrapping your sleepy little head around that. Historians still argue whether this kind of sky-based navigation evolved purely for survival, like guiding seasonal migration, or whether it held more metaphysical purposes, like maintaining spiritual harmony between land and cosmos. But you don't have to pick a side tonight. You're just a sleepy little traveler under a sky humming with meaning. You shift slightly, and a breeze brushes your face. Somewhere in the far distance, maybe 100 kilometers away, an elder is probably telling a story to children around a fire, a story that acts as a walking map. Something like, when the emu rises in the sky and points her beak west, the waterholes beyond the ironbark trees will be full. Follow her path. The kids nod. They remember. They'll tell it again later, maybe even to someone like you. Oh, and you're not hallucinating that feeling of déjà vu. The trail you're on now, it might just be a song line, a physical path across the land that matches a path across the sky. Each bend in the trail corresponds with a star, a myth, or a warning. Some even line up with natural features like rivers or boulders shaped suspiciously like ancestors who decided to turn into rocks for dramatic effect. Some Western explorers initially dismissed these dreaming tracks as folklore. You know, the usual colonial, oh how quaint attitude. Then they got lost in the bush and had to be rescued by people who could navigate by the stars and remember a 7-hour oral poem without blinking, humbling right. And here's the kicker. The Dreamtime maps weren't static. They evolved. As climate changed and ecosystems shifted, stories were updated with just the subtlest changes, altering a line, a verse, a gesture in a dance to accommodate new realities.